So, we have got a bad record against Hereford, and I want to put that to bed today, and I think we're good enough to get it.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sunshine on Leyth. If you're still enjoying the series, drop a like on the video. That would be very, very helpful indeed. So, today, we're playing Chorley, and someone else, not entirely sure who yet. Blackhaven did win their first game in the National League, Kel Surprise, but there you go. After the game, Pup McCartney ran onto the pitch, remonstrating with the match officials, saying, where's the 10-man boost? It's a disgrace. Exactly. BBK, for the second time, is really embracing the Whitport way. Yeah, I think he's almost embraced it a little too much now. He's taken everything to heart, bless him. I hope he has a better season this year, but I think he's going to struggle for game time given some of the players we've now got. In response to the Lightbringers, a group of Blackhaven United supporters going by Blackout have been hanging up posters over Whitport supporters' homes and businesses reading "Snuff out the light." Rumours have also been circulated that the leader of this group is none other than former Whitport striker Dean Noakes. This does not surprise me. This is Carrie Bolden, Go Wolves, signing off. Or, in this case, soggening off. Keep up the great work, Carrie. So you might remember in the last episode I talked to you about Alfie Williams, a guy we were going to sign from Stevenage on loan for the season. He's just kind of like Danny Walker-Rice, but that little bit better. And I think he's got the height too. Crossing, he's just better, basically. And so now we've really got options. And that's what I'm really a big fan of. We have options for days, lads. And once Jake Kelly comes back, we'll have a really complete squad, I feel like, with room to rotate and handle a slightly harder fixture list that might, in theory, have a cup run, you'd hope. But we're going to get straight into today. Jake Kelly can't play just yet. That's fine. Chorley, I presume, have been relegated from a higher division, so this won't be easy, although they did lose their opening match. So the problem is, Harry Shepherd is not really available here, but we really don't have anyone else to play there currently, because where's Raphael Shea? Surely he could play. Yeah, what are we doing? I know he's not fully match fit, but come on. Unfortunately, with the matches being so close together, we don't have much of a choice there, but Alfie Williams will come in on the left-hand side. I think on the bench we're going to do with Pup McCartney and Vincent, just in case, because Pup McCartney can play on both sides. Danny Walker-Rice. It's because Declan Rice is in my head. Liam Mottram and Perez de Gracia. Backline, Winfield, Watson, Lal, Shea. The Shea part of it is not fantastic, but I still have faith in them, you know? Oh my goodness, that is a system and a half. My lord. They love a triangle, don't they, Christ? You can tell this lot have come from a higher division. Good lord. It's going to take a little while to build up a tactical familiarity as well. Now, we talked about maybe moving off of the pressing forward, but I still want to see how it goes because it has served us well so far in this save. So I want to give it more of a chance, frankly. So they actually have gone with that system, which means we basically leave ourselves no way to not go. We have to go down to the wings. Normally, I won't specifically tell players to go to the wings, but I feel like today we kind of have to. I'm also tempted to get the keeper to distribute to the wide areas as well. I wouldn't normally, but today feels like the kind of day where we could probably get away with that. See, this is our new pitch. Notice how massive it is, which means that we're basically going to have tons and tons of room for our really fast players to hopefully take advantage of opposition. This pitch is actually very, very large. I wasn't expected to be quite as big as this, but hey, hopefully it'll be an advantage to us. Painting out wide. It's obviously going to cause us to be a bit, stretched in some places, but I feel like the main factor is it will stretch other teams too, which is what we really want to do with it. Oh, it's a good ball in a newbie. Oh, he's fouled him. 3 minutes into the game and Jake Watson has fouled the Chorley player. Why? Look at number 5. He's flying. He has been booked for it, which I guess is kind of fair. We need a big save now from Luke O'Reilly. Otherwise, we're going to be coming from behind, or hopefully, Baines. And it's saved by O'Reilly, and Baines is... I wonder if that's... Oh, it's Lewis Baines. Okay, what a save from Luke O'Reilly. We're still in this, and now we've given away a free kick as well. Uh-oh. We've sort of struggled a little bit to start the game, but there's still a long way to go. Big header down, Winfield. Hopefully, once we get our first opportunity... Here we go, Hammett gets it. That's what I like to see. Mills. Maybe we can knock it in behind for him. Bright. He's got to take people on, surely. Around the side for Ben Mills. And it's in off the... Oh! First opportunity of the game. Miles Bright with his first assist of the season. And Ben Mills with his first goal of the season. We've saved the penalty and now we have the lead. All because Harry Hammett was able to win that ball. Or not even win the ball, but just get hold of it higher up the pitch. Lovely work from Miles Bright, though, to spot the run, slip it down into the channel, but a wonderful finish from Ben Mills at the near post. But I just don't know if that would have happened last season because we would not have won the ball as high up the pitch. I mean, if we could get 2 wins out of 2 to start the season, that would be very, very good. Bright's ball. And it's headed away. Hammett's going to get this back to Bright, surely. Does. Ball in. Mills can't get there. And is that going to be a penalty to us? It is. And Harry Hammett is actually slightly better at penalties and finishing than Ben Mills. So we're going to let him take it. He is going to be our first choice penalty taker this season. Harry Hammett. Oh, he's missed the net entirely. 2 missed penalties in the first 25 minutes of the match. Well, it certainly hasn't been a classic, but we do find ourselves conveniently in front. We're also holding more possession than we used to, which is interesting. Harry Hammett is going to have a better second half than that. I thought, putting our faith in him there, we really could be 2-0 up and kind of cruising, to be honest. But as it is, the game's still kind of tight at the moment. Gonna have to keep it distribute to the fullbacks instead. I do wonder if we're just giving them even more of it by distributing it too close to their wingbacks. Winfield. Ball across. Miles Bright. knocked down, but it's cleared. And Kasimba, look at the space out wide. He has to find that pass. Here he comes. Here's Raphael Shea. So much space to find a cross. Surely he can. Whips it in. Harry Hammett knocks it down. Winfield. Look at the space for Williams. Hammett. Williams. Oh, and it's all the way through. Baines. Still an insanely difficultly tight game. We've not been anywhere near as good as we were in the first game, but it is a much more difficult opposition. Newbie surely too wide. Oh, no. Good chance. Whitfield. Oh, look at the space for Ben Mills. Defenders have completely ignored him. He's going to get the shot away. He's into the goal. And he's just wide of the chance, but again, another good opportunity. Still 1-0. Still one shot on target each. And theirs was the penalty, in fairness. Simon Vincent now on this right-hand side. He's got to use Ben Mills here, surely. Finds Shea instead. Shea goes past one. Now finds Vincent. So not a bad ball, actually. Mottram's in. And Liam Mottram just off the bench. It's 2-0 to Whitport, but another good game in terms of chances created. Sure, there's not a lot of shots overall, but that was nice work from Simon Vincent on that left-hand side, on the right-hand side, just to cut inside both of these two. And this is a sensational ball. Defender doesn't do a great job here, but Mottram, once he gets into that position, there's no doubt about him finishing that. It's 2-0. Oh, this is quite a deep one, but we're still... Okay, I'm sorry. Did you notice how many of their players were just somehow behind our defence? Look, watch this. When this ball is played. Like, look at this! Believe it or not, the instructions I have for defending them does not, like, what? How? This is what I mean. It's lower league defending. There's just nothing you can do sometimes. That is insanity. Keep moving that ball around. Alfie Williams, that's it. I'm annoyed that we've conceded a goal again. But, I don't know. Williams there. Here we go. He's got a chance to whip a ball in. He does, and Mottram's in there again. We need our big, strong defenders to put big, strong headers in. That's it. Williams needs to push out. Oh, look at this. Oh, he just lost a bit of bite right at the final moment there. Just killing the final few seconds of this game. O'Reilly will whip this out to the wing. And there we go. Whitport 2, Chorley 1. Very, very poor game in general, but we still created a ton of chances, and there was penalties for both sides missed as well. Frustrated to concede the goal the way that we did, but sometimes I guess you just get to concede them. It's frustrating. But there we go. 2 wins out of 2 in the league. In fact, we're the only team to do so, and we actually go top of the league temporarily. Brilliant stuff. Right. Some games off camera. Back for, I don't know, we'll find out, I suppose. Right, so we've had a few games off camera. There was a match rescheduled, so we're going to be doing Hereford today, which is kind of cool. Unfortunately, we lost against Brackley Town. It was a frustrating one. We had some chances, 4 of them on the night, but unfortunately, Hallam Hope just scored this absolute screamer, and there was nothing that O'Reilly could do about it, unfortunately. Frustrating to lose. Thankfully, though, we were able to get back to winning ways in the following game. Hammett knocking a lovely little ball through for Ben Mills, who was able to get himself through on goal and give us the lead early doors against Kettering. It was a really, really strong early performance with lots of chances being created and just kind of dominating them. We were then able to grab ourselves a second goal as Winfield delivered a delicious ball, and there was Hammett to meet it on the volley and in for 2-0 after just 12 minutes. We were absolutely cruising. We then won a penalty, which Hammett was able to dispatch to make it 3-0 after 26 minutes. Unfortunately, though, it wouldn't be us if we didn't just concede from a corner. Ball was whipped in, keeper doesn't bother coming for it, it bounces all the way through the box and to the back of the net. And then unfortunately, late on, Kasimba is just running with the ball and then just stops, gives it to the defender, and, well, they go through and score. Very, very odd play from Kasimba there. Udo gets the ball, and it was suddenly 3-2, and they very nearly made it 3-3 later on with some really good chances. Even though we went back to defensive and just tried to sit, maybe that was the bad idea. Maybe I should just stick to my guns and stay on attacking the entire time, which is what I really want to do. But one change I did make for the next game, though, is I feel like Kasimba, because of the way that his role, when he gets further forward, he tends not to play longer passes, and often that means that he'll lose the ball in the midfield because he doesn't have a passing option, even if there are there. So what I've done is I've had him firstly get further forward, so he's got more entitlement to run a bit further, and had him make more risky passes so that he'll actually try those longer balls, and more direct passing so he can feed those wingers. And I think it's going to help us. And it did actually help us quite a lot against St Neots in the following game. This is insane. We had 10 chances in this match and didn't score. I couldn't believe it, frankly. Kasimba was spraying balls left and right. Everybody was spraying amazing passes, but we just could not score. 9 half chances and 1 clear cut and didn't get a goal. Crazy. But as a result of that, we're currently sitting 8th in the league. We have a game in hand because our match against Hereford, which is what we're doing today, was postponed. So a win for us today could see us go up as high as probably 3rd in the league, but be level on points with the teams at the top. We've conceded 5 in 5, which is better, but we still need to work on it. We aren't scoring as many, though, so we do need to work on that. But this is a real chance for us to get revenge on Hereford, who have not started particularly well. Just the 2 wins, 3 defeats for them so far. Harry Hammett, though, 4 goals so far this season, 2 man of the match awards. It's nice to see. So, we have got a bad record against Hereford, and I want to put that to bed today, and I think we're good enough to get it. So, let's get a selection advice. That that seems to be about right. Miles Bright obviously was suspended because he got sent off against Brackley, which is frustrating, but he's back now. So we're looking pretty fresh for this one. Hammett, Mills, Williams, Bright, Kasimba, Whitfield, Watson, Lowell, Kelly, Winfield, and O'Reilly. It's about as strong as it's going to get. But on the bench, we obviously want Putman, Kitely, and that. Oh, I want Walker Rice too. Probably instead of Vincent for now. So yeah, the bench is going to be Putman, Kitely, Shepherd, Walker Rice, Mottram, and Perez de Gracia. One issue I've had in the last couple of games is I changed all the defensive setups for free kicks and corners and whatnot, and I changed a lot of the attacking stuff to make sure that we were targeting our best players. But that annoying glitch keeps happening where you'll get into the match and then all of a sudden it's set your centre-back as the taker, even though he's nowhere near that. And then what happens is he doesn't actually take the free kick. He stands over by the touchline where he's nowhere near anything, and it's super frustrating because I don't know how to fix that. But nevertheless, we must move on. It's a good chance to get a victory over Hereford today and go potentially... Well, we could potentially go top with a big win, but I think that's unlikely. It's a lovely evening at Castle Park. Let's go play where we owe them. That's always nice to see. Let's have this. Let's get involved. So the big change I made to Kasimba, which I actually didn't show you, was... Well, I talked about it briefly. Moderate passes, take more risks, get further forward. Just to make him a bit more useful, really. And you'll see what I mean when he actually gets the ball in that midfield with space to run into, which he often does. It's just before, he would just play it off to a teammate. Okay, chance for Jake Watson to potentially bring this away for us. He's going to have to wait for support, but we've got players left and right of him. He's got to find someone. He finds Hammett. Hammett's peeled away. One touch to set himself. Smashes it at goal, and it's a great save again. We are just... The amount of chances we've had so far this season is astronomical, and it's brilliant. If we could just take even half of them, will be phenomenal. Bright's ball in. Ruben Lau's header, and it's wide. Please watch the number 10. Oh, no, we're all right. We're okay. Well, we still got it, but... Should be an easy one for Jake Kelly. Okay, apparently not. Dales is across. He goes past him as well. A third player comes in to try and make a tackle. I don't know. Like, how many defenders does it take to change a light bulb? Is the same number that apparently it takes to tackle one guy. One tackle misses. Second guy comes out to him. Slides in for no reason. Two more players come out towards him. Don't get close enough. Allow him to put the ball to the back post. And they still... Oh, my lord. Ah, well, slowly defending, innit? Do we just have some, like, hoodoo over us when we play Hereford, no matter how well we're playing? Well, what I would say is I'm super frustrated that we didn't beat St Neots. 10 chances and not to score a single goal. And Dales is through again. Oh, well by Mills. All right, Hammett needs to get on his bike here. Although Millsy could just go alone here. He's actually opened up a bit of a gap. Has to find the shot, and it's wide. Okay, here we go. Kasimba, maybe we'll finally score one of the... Oh, my lord. Okay, we've got the ball with Williams. There's options. There's definitely options. And he's found Hammett. Hammett gets to bring it down. Spreads it out wide. Maybe Mills. Bright. Somebody shoot. Mills with the shot on target, but he can't quite get there. So half-time, fairly even match, which we're on the wrong side of. We just... these games where we're just kind of... It can go either way. Lately, we're just constantly having it go the other way, and we really need to, or at least staying level. We've got to do better than this. Going to go with a slightly more direct approach in the second half, because some of our best stuff has come with exploiting that space, but we just haven't done it enough so far today. Whitfield. Here we go. Kasimba with the chance to take a free kick from range, and that's just a poor effort. We've just got nobody that can ping them. Winfield. Nice idea. Oh, it's all the way through. Hammett's in. I just don't know anymore. I'm going to show you how many chances have been created by us after this match. Winfield. Kasimba, back for Winfield. That's better. Hammett brings it down. He's got to look for the runner. He's found nobody. Although, admittedly, I think that was more down to the fact that the defender was manhandling Ben Mills and he couldn't actually get a run. But the idea was right, at least. It's a lot of space out wide. I think maybe we've not helped ourselves with the slight changes to the pitch we made. Mason's ball through. What the hell? Oh, my lord. Brown now with the strike. And it's saved again by O'Reilly. That's the second penalty this season the guy's saved. But Christ, what are we doing? It must just be Hereford. We are completely... We just fall apart when we play against Hereford. We've not even played that badly today. Right, O'Reilly's got it. Now, look for one of these guys, please. Should be an easy one for Lau. Winfield, that's better. Putman Kitely, can he find the pass, though? This is where he's usually so useful. Mills, out wide for Shepherd. Tons of room out wide. All kinds of space. He could even maybe drop it short. He does for Putman Kitely. And Mills. Oh, and he's still got it. Putman Kitely. Hammett. He's offside. We really do have an almost baffling inability to score when in good positions as Mill thrashes that one over the crossbar. I mean, just the 4 chances tonight. So that's now 14 chances in 2 games that have generated 0 goals. I don't know. At least it could have been worse. They missed a penalty again. Oh, my lord. We really are good for these kind of annoying little results. But that's life, innit? We're going to have to play better. We've got to take our chances. 27 chances so far this season. 27. 7 more than any other team in the entire league. And yet, we just cannot score to save our lives. Unfortunately, there comes a point where you're like, the strikers are as good as they're ever going to be at this level. You're not going to get better strikers at this level, really. Well, we're not anyway. That's frustrating. But I guess we just have to accept it. These annoying little results are all... Admittedly, Brackley, we didn't play that well. Still had 4 chances, but didn't play as well. St. Neots, we were terrific, didn't win. Hereford, we were pretty solid. Lost at home. I don't know. Wow. Either way, we've got to do better. We can't be getting shut out 3 times. It's still just the 1 clean sheet this season. But there we go. So next episode, we're going to start at home against Chelmsford City. It depends on who we play, because there's obviously Stockport in there too. There's quite a lot of big games in there. The point is we're still well in the hunt. It's just frustrating when you have results like that. But we're still able to get some decent results. We beat Altrincham, beating Chorley, who are relegated, remember. So there's definitely some quality in this team. If we could just get the cohesion right, I feel like some of these will start turning into big wins, hopefully. You'd have to think, statistically, we're likely to. So if you've enjoyed this episode, I hope you have. Drop a like, that'd be tremendous. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, that'd be gorgeous too. Stream on Twitch, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes at the weekends, and sometimes in the evenings as well now. So yeah, go follow over there, and I will join you guys very soon. As always, hold your gun, capybara. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.